Hello, welcome to Bruce Springsteen Guitar Lessons. Today's lesson is going to be a live version of Spare Parts from the 9th of July 1988 in Sheffield. Thanks very much to subscribe star Peter Yandrick for the request. Hello and welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that walkthrough. So now what we're going to do is go through all the individual parts. Okay, so this song's in the key of D minor. The tempo is quite variable. That massive piano intro starts with about 118 and it drops down for the first verse 86 and then goes right back up when the rest of the band comes in at 123 roughly. So let's take a look at the chords first. We've got a D5 power chord. Okay, first finger, second fret G, third finger, third fret B. Starting from the D string. C sus2. Several ways you can play that, second and third or third and fourth. So middle finger, third fret A, block the D string, open G, third finger, third fret B, A5. So bar the second fret D and the G, make sure it's just those three strings ringing. You want to block any other unwanted strings. So that's A5. You've got G5, can play in several different ways. Sometimes you might play it with your middle finger, third fret low E, block the A string out and then the open D and G strings, or sometimes second and third or third and fourth fingers, third finger, third fret low E, block the A string out, then the D, the G, and then middle finger, third fret B. Okay, and then we've also got right at the end of the song, F over C, kind of classic way Bruce likes to play his chord, bar the first fret B and E strings, middle finger, second fret G, third finger, third fret A, little finger, third fret D, so that's F over C. Cool, what I'll also do is put the song structure up on the screen now, so hopefully that can help you break everything down in more manageable sections. Any chords in brackets means there's more than one bar, more than one chord in that particular bar. And don't forget, all the song structures will be in the description of each video, so you can kind of copy and paste it into a Word file. Yeah, as you can see from the song structure, there's a huge intro, about 100 bars. I couldn't play it quite as well as I had to sort of cleverly record it with different hands. So yeah, right hand first, left hand first. So yes, so massive, that's why I put the tab in the video, in the walkthrough, as you can see. So you've got that huge 100 bars. Okay, and on the 100th bar, you're going to slow it down. It's kind of on the tab, I put it as 86 BPM. Then you've got the first verse. Okay, so the first verse is all piano, okay, until right at the end. So you've got this 12 bars kind of singing, then 2-bar break. Okay, now after this 2-bar break, that's when Nils comes in with that awesome slide solo. So I have kind of attempted to record that, and obviously in the backing track, and there is a tab of this. So if you want the Nils parts or even the intro piano, I've managed to put that in Guitar Pro, so you can get hold of that. So there's like 5 or 6 tracks on this Guitar Pro file that I've made, and you can get it in PDF format. So don't forget website jsmusicschool.co.uk, or check out subscribestar.com/Bruce Springsteen Guitar, where files are sent out to your email address on the 3rd. So I have a big list of everything I've done. So yeah, pretty awesome intro. I mean, Nils is just amazing, as we know. So you've got 2-bar break, then 6 bars of Nils's slide, and then Bruce will come in. Okay, so this is kind of main riff that you'll hear. Nils is kind of doing it as well. So we've got the D5, and here you've got 1 E ander in terms of timing. Okay, 16th notes, 1 E ander. Then put your middle finger down, which is almost like an F6 kind of chord. 1 E ander, 2 and. I'm going down, up, middle finger, strum. So the bass of your notes there, D and G, and then D5. So 1 E ander, 2 and. And beat 3, same as beat 1, 3 E ander. And then this is almost like a partial C kind of chord, or C sus2, but only just the bass, you know. So 1 E ander, 2 and, 3 E ander, 4 and. It's kind of doing a little bit of C sus2 temporarily. So 1 E ander, 2 and, 3 E ander, 4 and. Okay, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. So you're kind of playing that middle finger from that C sus2 as well. And you basically do that 4 bars, and this is right at the end of the first verse. This is just after the 6 bars of Nils's solo. Then we're to the second verse. Now, as soon as you've done that kind of bit, okay, of the 4 bars, when he starts singing, it looks like, again from the video, he's just simplifying it, and then Nils is taken over with that. A little bit of the faster rhythms. He's just keeping it simple and doing 8th notes, quavers. So when we now do the second verse, you can see you've got 4 bars of D5. You're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alternate picking there, so same sort of thing but simplified rhythm. Down, up, and then kind of middle finger down, and then take it off, and then down, up, with the middle finger down on the A string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You do that for 4 bars. 3, 4. And in C sus2, kind of just down, up, 1 and 2 and for 2 bars. And then back to the D5 bar. And A5 for a bar. Cool, so that's the second verse. Okay, and now we're going on to the third verse, okay, which is exactly the same, okay? So just play the second verse, third verse, all exactly the same. So, 4 bars of that cool little riff, but simplified rhythm. It's a really awesome riff, is C sus2. Awesome chords as well, 2 bars and D5. A5. Cool, now we're in the first chorus, okay, so we've got G5, whole bar for 2 bars. And then D5 riff for 2 bars. A5, 2 bars, again, feel free to play around with the rhythm. G5, 2 bars, you'll mix it up all the time. And that's the chorus basically, so if you can see the choruses there, first, second, third and fourth. See the third and fourth, it's just a double chorus there. It's just that 8-bar phrase. So it's 2 bar and it's quite easy to remember because it's 2 bars of G5, 2 bars of D5, that riff. A5 for 2 bars. G5 for 2 bars. Cool, and then you've got some, the first break, it's just basically 4 bars of that riff. Sometimes you might not want to play that riff, you can just do a D5 sometimes, it doesn't always play that riff. But this is the first break, it's just 4 bars of that kind of D5 riff. Cool, then fourth verse, exactly the same as what you've done before in the second and third verses. Second chorus, same as the first. Then second break is just slightly shorter, it's half the length of the first break, 2 bars of the D5 riff. Cool, now we've got the middle 8 sections. So the middle 8 sections is slightly different in terms of the chord order really, that's it. So you've got 2 bars of G5, 2 bars, G5, 2 bars, G5, 2 bars, A5 for 2 bars. Cool, so now we've got the fifth verse. Now the fifth verse is slightly different in terms of order. All that's different really between the fifth verse and all the other verses is it's doing a G5 instead of the C sus2 for 2 bars. So it's kind of worth looking out for that. And obviously playing along with the track or the backing track, you can hear that. So the fifth verse is basically just 2 bar, 4 rounds of your D5 as normal. 2, 3, 4, G5, 2 bars rather than the C2, and then back to normal D5, A5. Then it's the sixth verse, which is the same as your fourth, third, and second. And then third and fourth choruses, which are the same as what you had before. Okay, and then you've got the guitar solo, which is pretty awesome. So I'll probably be doing that as of recording this video. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And obviously any guitar solo videos will be on Subscribestar. So any guitar solo tutorials from the 2 or 3 years of making this Subscribestar and these videos. So they're available, separate tutorials on Subscribestar. So that'll be up tomorrow on Subscribestar. But any tabs, if you didn't want to sign up to Subscribestar, any of the guitar solos are always in the tabs that you can get in PDF format on the website or in Guitar Pro format. So pretty awesome, kind of aggressive guitar solo. So really what you're doing is, behind that you can either do, it's basically 27 full bars of this. Or if you want to have a go at Neil's part, you're just going to do the 1 E and a 2 and 3 and a 4 that we did in the kind of the end of the intro. So basically do that, and on the 28th bar, okay, what you've got is 1 and 2 and 3 and, if you're doing that simplified rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and then this 4 and 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 and 2 and 3. So really cool. You can tell I obviously worked on that because it's just so well in sync with the rest of the band. So on that 28th round again, let's just say you're doing the simplified rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and then F over C. So this is going on beat 4, 4 and 1, then let it ring for 2 bars. Obviously Bruce is doing a solo, which will be in the solo video. Yeah, so you're going to go 1, 2, well, 1 and 2 and 3 and F over C, 4, G5, then ring out for 2 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and you've got kind of got that shape where you've got your middle finger down, C+2 kind of shape, 1, down, and then up to the D5, upstroke, then put your middle finger down on the D string, and then D5, and let that ring out for the remainder of that bar. It kind of rings out for another bar. I think you might even do an extra stop, but let's cut it short. Time constraints. It's pretty mental, this song. Absolutely brilliant. So just that last bit again, let's imagine we're on the 28th D5 bar, okay, of the guitar solo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Very, very, very cool ending. And that piano intro, so thanks Peter for recommending this, because I'd never heard this piano intro before, and this live version is phenomenal. So yeah, any questions about anything, let me know in the comments. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. That's all the parts. And obviously if you want the tabs, feel free to email me, message me if you're confused about Subscribe Star, or again, if you want to just get quick access to stabs, just go onto the website jsmusicScore.co.uk. You can get it in PDF format, Guitar Pro format, and obviously backing tracks as well. Cool, awesome song, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye. If you'd like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website jsmusicScore.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.